Hey folks, this is James, the unofficial mayor of Cowboy Country. I'm so glad you are here. You're probably wondering, James, what's with the blue? Well, this is North Carolina's colors, and this is also one of my favorite work shirts. This weekend, it's happening. It's coming. We're 72 hours away from me being in North Carolina. Now, the goal is for that Saturday to do North Carolina State, Duke, Wake Forest, and East Carolina, because 4 of the 5 are really close together. Greenville, where East Carolina is a little bit further east. I may end up doing some of them on that Friday, so that way I don't have to rush around Saturday. Plus, I still have homework to do. I've got a final paper that needs to be written, and it's due next Sunday. So the problem is that the more I can get done Friday, the less I have to do on Saturday, and then I can sit down and work on my paper. So I'm going to definitely have to bring my laptop with me. And then that Sunday, drive down from Charlotte to University of South Carolina. Columbia, South Carolina is where it is. Over to Athens, Georgia, and then go back into South Carolina, hit Clemson, and then drive back over to Charlotte, because I fly out of there Monday. I can't promise you anything. If it's a real possibility, and if I got enough gas money, I might be able to go from Charlotte to Knoxville either Monday morning, or if I can do the North Carolina schools on Friday, Saturday I would just go up to Knoxville and back. Because obviously Knoxville, Tennessee is one of the 7 or 8 schools that have a stadium that's bigger than 100,000. So anyway, I've noticed a lot of the Depressed Ginger has been doing videos of like the 5 best stadiums and then the 5 worst stadiums. I'm tempted just to do a top 5 of the places I've been to, but I really want to wait until after these 2 trips, because I'm going to North Carolina in May, and I'm going to Florida in June. And when I do go to Florida, I'm going to get FAU, Florida Atlantic. Not the best looking stadium, but the atmosphere with all the palm trees around it is awesome. And I do believe it's the only stadium that has a scenic view of the ocean. I mean, they're really close to the coast. Go down, do Miami's, and since my parents aren't going to go with me, they have a prior commitment on the day I'm going to do this. I will also try to get Florida International University. The thing that makes that one interesting is the fact that the stadium itself looks more like a soccer stadium than a college football stadium. So I've seen it on Google Earth or Google Maps. It looks interesting. I thought people would like to see things that are different here on this channel. I mean, my hope is that the Oklahoma State fans and Big 12 fans, because I like the Big 12, I do. You will take this opportunity to look at other stadiums. Number 1, to see what they're doing to renovate. And number 2, just to see how your stadium, how your school compares and contrasts with other places. I know North Carolina has done a lot of renovations since the last time I was there, especially to the 2 end zones. So that's going to be really cool to see in person. to see what has changed and what has stayed the same. So anyway, I don't know if I'm going to do a video tomorrow. I'll probably do one Thursday before I leave. But we're basically waiting on pins and needles with this whole Pac-12 TV deal. And the weird thing is probably not going to be announced until like next month. I really think some of the schools are getting tired of waiting. So I'm looking at Arizona and Colorado, possibly Arizona State and Utah going to the Big 12. And I still believe that Washington and Oregon will eventually end up in the Big 10. Do I want the Pac-12 to fall apart? No, I don't. In fact, it would be better for me personally if they didn't fall apart, because I want them to grab Fresno State or San Diego State. If they grab both of those, that's cool. If they only grab one of them, then pick up SMU. I do know George Kliakoff was in Dallas, talked to the people at SMU a few months ago. So obviously, if the Pac-12 survives and SMU is a part of it, then I can drive up there and I can actually go see Pac-12 games if I want to. I can drive down to Austin and see SEC games. I can go to either Baylor or TCU to see Big 12 games. Obviously, if Oklahoma State's in town, I'm going to go to that game. So, but unfortunately, they won't be, not this year. Oh, now, OSU will be in Houston. So that's a possibility. But I don't know if I'm going to get the opportunity to go to Orlando when OSU has to play at UCF. But maybe in a couple of years once they've started construction, because that would be really cool. So anyway, we've got a lot of good content coming up in the future. That's what I'm trying to get to. That's what I'm trying to get at. So if you are new to the channel, please hit like and subscribe. Like I said, when I go to these places, I'm going with the intent, because I learned when I made that trip in January and did Kansas State, Nebraska, Iowa State, Missouri, Arkansas. I learned after I did Kansas and Kansas State, it's like, well, why not do a separate video for the basketball and football facilities? So I did separate videos for Iowa. I did separate videos for Iowa State. I did separate videos for Missouri. I did separate videos for Arkansas. So I want to do separate videos for, North Carolina especially, because their arena holds like 20,000. And of course, Duke, I want to get Cameron Indoor a video just on that. So like I said, lots of great content coming up. You're going to want to, if you're new, please hit like and subscribe. You're going to want to see what's coming up in the next few weeks. We're going to have some really good content on this page. You're going to want to take a look at this. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great evening. And as always, go Pokes.